Okay, we are continuing here our chat with Francois. A long time no see. He is back from South Africa. And why did you come back to the Philippines, Francois?
So, hey,
and when did you come back?
I came back about 3 months ago now, almost exactly, because my good friend here from USA, he let me know that he has he got his he got hold of some land up in the mountain, and then he has he wanted to turn that into a restaurant in the resort, and so that's why we came back to kind of open the restaurant in the resort, which thank God we're gonna do, hopefully very soon, and maybe this week. Right now, in a couple of days, we're gonna start opening up. And guys, you are very welcome to come and visit me again and hang out up in the mountain. Very cool air, 1 kilometer up in the air, and
1,000 meters above sea level. Can you imagine, huh?
Can you imagine here?
Lovely, huh?
Oh,
that is the dream place in the Philippines,
yes,
because it's so hot usually.
It's so hot here, and so guys, very nice up there, and we're gonna make our good food, our good Klub Safari food, burritos, burgers, pizza, and nachos, and some other. We are working on some other dishes and some nice drinks. So you can come and hang out and have a good time up here in the Philippines. You don't have to suffer through the heat and the air conditioning. You know, the air conditioning in the Philippines is bloody dangerous. I don't know if you ever noticed that. But
Yeah.
The air conditioning, what makes you sick here in the Philippines is air conditioning.
Yes.
Air conditioning, because the whole time it's like a yo-yo. You're sitting here in a open air, and suddenly you go to a shop or on a bus, and it's fucking ice cold.
Or airplane.
Airplane, it's ice
and
cold.
You forgot to bring your jacket.
Yes, and you started shivering. Then you're out in the heat again. And next moment you're back in the cold. So very, very, very unhealthy.
I just want to notice something. When I traveled from Thailand, in the airport in Thailand, it's so cold. I'm so glad I had a jacket.
Yes.
And when I go to the cinema here in Digo City, I love to go to the movies.
Oh.
When you get in there, you need to have a hat, you need to have a scarf, you need to have a thick jacket, long pants, and socks.
Yeah, like
it's
winter.
really freezing cold, in the cinema.
If you go in the bus here in the Philippines, literally within 5 minutes, you have to like really cover up.
Yeah, you're gonna get sick, yeah.
You're gonna get sick.
But anyway,
so the aircon here is very dangerous.
Yes, I agree. So that is why I live here now in the second floor. It's lovely. We have a nice breeze. We are neighbors to Mount Apo, so we have always cool air coming in here in this
all
area.
you need is a fan.
Yeah, and in the nighttime we never use aircon because the air is very fresh. Because like I said, we are neighbors with Mount Apo.
Yes.
So all the time we get the fresh air from.
And once you go to 1,000 meters high, you're fine. And it gets cold up there actually.
Oh, yeah.
Like a few times now, if it's raining and the wind starts blowing, I put on a jacket. I got a ski jacket.
Wow.
And I put that on to go on my motorbike because it's really cold.
I say that Malay, is it called Malay, something like that?
Maligaya.
Huh? No, Malay, but I'm talking about Malay Balay.
No, that's further. Yeah,
I know.
Same road.
Yeah, I know. Because me and Jalen, we passed that place up to, we were going to Cagayan de Oro.
Yes.
So we passed by Marilog. Yeah, we know the area.
Marilog.
Yeah. And my point is that it's a very popular now, Malay Balay for foreigners to go there because of the temperature.
Yes, and for people from Davao City, especially people with money, every weekend they come up to to hang out in the cool air, and people on their little motorbikes.
So the place you call it, it's Marilog, right?
It's Marilog, part of Marilog, but it's called Maligaya. Maligaya, and it's just near Marahan. So anyway, it will be on the map. We will get a map and everything, and I'm gonna make a channel and make
maybe
a Facebook page and
yeah.
everything. So guys, when you're here in the Philippines, don't hesitate, don't wait, don't hesitate. Come and visit.
And do you have room for people to?
Yeah, we have rooms as well. So you can rent a room. You can rent even. We will have just a bed or a mattress even. So if you want to just save money, you can. It's almost like a dormitory. Yeah, a dormitory. We will have a dormitory style. We'll have rooms. And then there's something like a mini pool, like if you a hot day you can swim, and then there's a very nice view. You can actually see Mount Apo. Can you believe it? You can actually see.
Amazing!
You can see Mount Apo from our, it's called the Lookout. We have a lookout there, and then you can see Mount Apo, and I think it's Mount Apo. I'm not 100% sure, but it's one of there's several peaks all around us, and it's very green, clean, and serene, and quiet.
Yeah.
You know, without the dogs and the cats and the chickens and the fucking pigs and everything. You know what I mean? You know the noise here in the Philippines, right? So we don't have this kind of noise around.
Wow. Only the
But anyway, right on the highway.
Yeah.
Right on the highway.
On the highway. Yeah.
It's very convenient.
Yeah.
There are buses passing by all the time. There is even jeepneys. There's a jeepney I saw yesterday when we came down. There's a jeepney coming from Rojas Market. Rojas, the street where the famous market is in Davao, all the way up to Marahan, the little town right by us. So you can take a jeep all the way from Rojas to Marahan.
Wow.
There's buses from the bus station in Ecolan. Ecolan, you can go to Cagayan de Oro.
Yeah.
That's the bus. Then you get off there. I think it's every 30 minutes or something.
Yeah, plenty of buses.
Plenty of buses. Yeah, plenty. Every couple of buses, 2 or 3 buses an hour.
So if you are like, you want to say hi to Francois and maybe you are traveling a little bit, you can go of course with a motorcycle.
Yeah,
but if you don't have
the best.
but if you don't have a motorcycle, you can just jump off
Yeah.
the bus. So in what do you call it,
Marahan.
Marahan, and so the bus is destined to Cagayan de Oro. That's the bus you're jumping.
Yeah, that's the bus. So from Davao to Cagayan de Oro, get on and just say Marahan, or actually just before Marahan. You know, so it's like a kilometer or 2 kilometers before Marahan. But we will put it on the. I'm sure after a while, Klub Safari is going to become famous or become well known. That the buses will know, oh, this is Klub Safari, and they'll start stopping there.
Because you already had a successful venture there.
Yeah, Klub Safari in Surigao is still running, right? It's still running. It's a running business. And so basically, and we're going to franchise, by the way. Franchise, guys. So if you're interested to replicate Klub Safari somewhere else, anywhere in the Philippines, let us know. We can help you with the whole layout and decoration and menu and train you and do everything. So that's going to be amazing, very amazing opportunity, I would say. So guys, don't hesitate, don't wait, get in touch. That's a business for you right there. Because a lot of guys, you know, a lot of foreigners come here, they want to retire, but once they are here, they start to like get bored. They have, and maybe they have a regular income.
Yeah,
that's pension.
That's my big problem here in when I live in Thailand, especially because in Thailand you are not allowed. You're not allowed even to do anything. I mean, if you do something, then you will be reported that you are working illegally. But here in the Philippines, you can basically feel very free. Of course, you need to be connected with some Filipinos.
Yeah, with your wife, or because often you find that you say, okay, guys, it works like this. You are in your country, whether you're in Europe or US or whatever, or Australia, and now you're like, okay, I'm gonna retire in Philippines, right? I got a pension. It's not really a big pension in Europe or US or Australia, but it's a big pension for Philippines. I can live much more comfortably. So typically, the guys are typically at that age, 50, 60 years old or whatever. They're already divorced, and then they come here. They're single. They probably online find a girl, and she's here in the Philippines. They come here. Now they're retiring, but typically the wife is much younger. See?
I wonder why.
So and then you're suddenly married now to this young pretty girl. But typically these girls have big families.
But a warning here: should you actually get married via the Catholic system here? No.
I cannot recommend that because, like you just been explaining, getting married in the church is a nightmare.
Yeah,
I don't recommend that. But
for me, that was actually. Not in the church, because I hate the Catholic Church also. I don't only hate Muhammad and Islam, I hate the Catholic Church. So we wanted to get married at the city hall, just for
but even that is an effort.
Exactly, and the problem is that the legislation here is still linked up to the church law and
and once you're married in that way, you cannot get divorced either. It's going to cost you a lot of money to get it. I know a lot of foreigners. Once they got married, they tried to get the divorce or annulment. It took another massive, even bigger effort and even more money than getting married.
Oh yeah, I have a friend of mine in Norway from Stavanger. He found a woman. She was married in Sweden, but the guy, he was impotent, old man. He couldn't do anything, and he kicked her out. After
Yeah.
3 months of being married in Sweden,
Yeah.
she was kicked out.
Huh.
And he found her on the internet. I recommended him a dating site.
Yeah.
And they are happily married now. But because she was married for like 2-3 months with a Swedish guy, they had to go through 3 years, I think, and they spent like hundreds of thousands of pesos and a
Look,
lot of
guys,
hassle.
I'm writing books now. I'm also writing books, by the way, on living in the Philippines. So, guys, I will put out some titles. So, guys, you can.
Your name again in
Francois Williams.
Francois Williams, and in
On my
YouTube,
My YouTube.
it's spelled how is it spelled?
Francois, like in the French way, Francois. Not the Filipinos always spell my name CIO. Like no, COIS.
Yeah.
Please. So anyway, Williams is like common name in English.
Yeah.
So that is my YouTube channel and my author's name.
And
as
in
well.
Facebook, you're called Frank.
Yeah, Frank Williams, which is kind of screw up. My Francois Williams Facebook page got, I don't know what happened to it. I forgot the password and I can't, So anyway, but I will, I'm gonna write more books about living in the Philippines and all that, guys, and give you all information. The life here in the Philippines can be good. So what I was saying about Klub Safari is that we're gonna franchise it. So that when you come here, when you're married, when you find your beloved one, and then she's younger, she has a big family, another fact of life here in the Philippines, because the local girls have big families, people from that family are going to come to you. You're the foreigner, you're the money man, the MM, the money man. They're going to ask you for money, support, financial support. Oh, my mother wants to sow, her hectare of land. Can you give her 30,000 pesos to buy seeds, for example? This happened to me twice in 2 years in a row. So, and then I never got 1 peso back. So, the storm destroyed the crop. Oh, sorry, we can't pay you back. Okay, so I'm just saying there are many.
The Carabao needs some
Carabao
treatment.
needs some medicine. The chickens need medicine. The pigs need medicine. The one brother came to me of my ex. And he said to me, Frank, I need 10,000 pesos. And I was like, huh? Why? Oh, the police grabbed my motorbike. I said, but you have a job, right? He's like, yeah, I work for the bank. You work for a bank as a money collector, right? And the motorbike was from the bank. The bank gave him the motorbike to do his job. He wants 10,000 pesos from me. Yeah. And I was totally shocked. I said to him, well, why don't you go to the bank and tell him that the police grabbed their motorbike? It's not your motorbike, it's the bank's motorbike. So that they can give you the 10,000, right? That is the logical thing.
Yeah.
And he goes like, no, I tried that. And they refused.
I had a beautiful young lady in Cebu. That was my first experience. We were engaged to be married, actually. But I realized I am born in Cameroon, and my birth certificate was lost in 1977 when I got my first passport and going back to Cameroon. And I have tried for the last 20 years to get a new birth certificate from Cameroon. I cannot get it. So I cannot get married in the Philippines because I don't have a birth certificate. Okay, anyway, so that's why I told Gina from Cebu that I cannot get married here in the Philippines. So we better if we're gonna get married, we do that in a Norwegian embassy or something. The thing is that suddenly she just called me after we had a daughter together. We were together for quite some years. And then she just called me when I was about to get back to the Philippines because I was going back and forth, working in Norway, making money, then coming to Philippines. And I had invested quite a lot in her family, like business, egg production. I was building a house there. And then suddenly she just called me and said, I'm now fucking my new boyfriend. Oh really? I thought I was your boyfriend. And so she took everything, my daughter, everything. The guy threatened to kill me, and he's an Australian guy, and he really is like, he looks like Mr. Universe. He is an expert in fighting sports, whatever. So I thought if I'm gonna meet him, I'm gonna meet him with a loaded gun. That's what I'm gonna do, because I don't want to meet that guy just like that, So anyway, what happened is that she's the one who left me, okay? And I had a apartment in Cebu and a nice motorcycle, a Honda TMX. It was even better than when I took it out from the shop. It had 10,500 kilometers only on it. It was perfect condition. I never allowed anybody to drive that, only me.
Yeah.
When I was not there, it was inside our room, covered with some nice blanket. I had everything in the apartment, TV, a video machine, a very nice new computer, everything there, a sofa, refrigerator, table, you name it.
Yeah.
2 air cons. Her family grabbed everything from me except for the air cons, because they cannot use the air cons up in their the jungle. So really, I was so shocked. I said, "What is wrong with you guys? That is my stuff, and I'm coming back to the Philippines." I really wanted just to jump on the first plane to secure, but I didn't believe they would steal it. And I said, "How can you take my motorcycle? You are thieves!" And her brother said, "Oh, we don't see it that way." I said, "What country can you not see that taking a bike that I paid everything, and I never allowed you to drive it for 1 meter, even if you know how to drive a motorbike, you never were not even allowed to sit on that motorbike. And now you say, oh, and your sister is the one fucking another guy and leaving me. And you are not taking my ref? Yeah, we wanted to take it so nobody else is taking it. So you wanted to secure it for me? Okay, good. When I come back, I will get it back? Of course not. You see, you must say this is. So then I got another woman. I actually got married with her from Lapu-Lapu. But she just claimed, oh yeah, I'm a virgin. She was not a virgin, and she claimed, okay, I will kiss you. We do everything once we are married. Beautiful young woman. But of course, it was all a scam. She never kept any of her promises. So I just thought to myself, why did I marry this one? I mean, on the wedding night, she refused to have sex. You can imagine. So I wanted to go back to the embassy in Jakarta, in the Norwegian embassy, the next day and say, please just tear these documents, because this woman, she is just a liar.
Scammer,
She's just a scammer. So these things can happen. That's why
all the time.
Yeah. But now I finally, and it's a hard work, and you must try and fail. And if you see, never get married into this bull. And okay, so she was not a virgin. That is why she said, I don't want to have sex because I'm a virgin. And then she's not a virgin. You can not even want to kiss me. She don't even wanted to share my bed. We went on a honeymoon to Bali.
And she's probably a lesbian.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. So she wouldn't even stay in the bed with me. She would sit in the chair. In the room. She was.
She's a lesbian.
It's a honeymoon from hell. You're in Bali. So just guys, but the one I have now. I'm the marriage-minded man. Yeah, I'm the marriage-minded man. I am, but that is between me and her family, and between God. If you believe in God, it has to do with the word of honor. You just not fucking around and lying and deceiving. But there are so many deceivers here among the females. You must be careful, guy.
Very careful.
Let's continue this.
So to make a long story short, guys, is that. Once you do find the right person, and then there are a lot of nice girls here as well. So if you're lucky enough, you find the right girl, you're married, you do want to keep her busy. Make sure she keeps busy, because it's a saying in the Bible: if people are not occupied, they become. What is the saying in the Bible? It's like.
Well, I don't know if it's in the Bible, but the Bible says if you don't want to work, you shall not eat.
Yeah. Well, no, there's a saying in the Bible, something like, if you're doing nothing, you become bored. It's like something like that. But you come.
Proverbs. King Solomon is writing in Proverbs about you lazy man.
Yes.
Go and observe and study the ants.
The ants. Okay.
How they are hardworking.
Yes, and there's another saying. But anyway, the make a long story short is that you want to make sure your wife is occupied. And she has her own income, because that is good for her self-respect, and she can share that money with her family, because she doesn't need to come and ask you. So that is why.
Actually, Paul. The apostle wrote to one of his followers, I think it was Titus, and he said, I want the young men the young women who are widows to get married again and to have children and take care of their husband, their children, their house, so they don't get idle and they are going around getting mingled up to things that don't concern them. They're going from house to house, they are creating stories, they are creating problems. I want the young women to be occupied. Right.
So you want to occupy your wife, and the best way to occupy her is to start a business, because look, guys, I know that is another truism of the Philippines. Like there's a truism. They say, how do you make a million in the Philippines? You come here with 10 million, right? And you make a million, right? So that is the truth.
It remains 1 million.
Yeah, yeah. You come here with 10 million, in the end, you're going to end up with 1 million. So, okay. But there are businesses you can do here that are really businesses that you can have an income, generate an income. So I believe my Klub Safari is actually one of those businesses. I'm pretty sure that many foreigners have told me that my Klub Safari is one of the best business they ever seen by a foreigner in the Philippines, right? So, and it still is. So I just say that's why I want to franchise it. For guys like you, come here and I will come here, get married with a good woman, and then, a lot of the time these women are not necessarily well off. They're kind of like, they don't really have opportunities in their life before. Now you, as a man with a bit of money, can give them an opportunity. And how can you give it to them? Franchise my Klub Safari, and you have a running business that runs well, that makes money, and she will feel happy, she will feel worthy, she will feel like, well, I'm doing, I'm part of this. We are now a partnership, and then she won't nag you for money all the time to share with her family. So guys, really consider that as a very good plan. And I'm gonna, like I said, just read my books, watch my channel, and then just come and chat to me about franchise. So don't hesitate, don't wait, do it.
How much would be like a typical investment plan if they want to have a franchise?
So basically, right now we're working. We're thinking of starting with a smaller franchise, almost like a street stall. Okay, so that we're working on a basic menu, like spicy chicken, spicy rice, spicy salad, and a drink. And a package, so it's a basic one. That one will be obviously a lot cheaper. But then, if you want to do a full Klub Safari with the full restaurant with rooms, that could be still cheaper than you would pay for some of these restaurants here. Like I've seen a restaurant here, a local in Davao. What's it called? What's the restaurant here in Davao called? The seafood one. The one that we always, the franchise one, it's called, it's a lot, yeah, but the one I always see it, and then to get that franchise costs you several million.
Jollibee and McDo?
No, that is 50 million pesos. I mean, to get a Jollibee, I heard last time it's almost 20 million. Anyway, it's a reasonable price for a package, and yeah, so we're still working on it to work out the exact details and to set it all up. And but it's a good opportunity, very exciting.
But who will be your typical customers in Klub Safari?
I would think it's Filipinos that are already working abroad and they want to come back, and a lot of Filipinos work. Franchising is, I think the Philippines is the most popular destination for franchising in the whole world. I mean, everything is franchised in this country. Everything, a bakery, a bake shop, a water dispensary, a water shop, a shop dispensing water. They are franchises. You can't get more simple than fucking selling water, guys. And there are thousands of franchises. So everything in this country is franchising. Why is that? Because there are so many millions of Filipinos working abroad.
Yeah.
When they come back, they realize they have to have a business. So that's why, and they'd rather just franchise.
Yeah, I have the lady who is selling water to me here from these from the water refilling station. She told me she has been working for 22 years as a teacher in Saudi Arabia, and now she came back to the Philippines and she needs to do something.
She's selling water.
She's selling water.
Yeah, she bought a franchise.
Yeah, but she feels a bit bad about it because she was probably. It's more meaningful, but I am also a teacher, retired teacher. So and now I'm planting some seedlings here, and I'm taking care of some old motorbike there. And cooking some pizza and petting the dog. So life can be, life is what it is. But like you say, you should idleness. We have a Norwegian proverb. It says idleness is the root to all evil.
Yes.
If you're just idle.
Yes, idleness is the devil's playground or
something like that. Yeah. So that is very true.
What's going on, baby?
No, nothing.
You looking sleepy?
No, I'm not. I'm just waiting for you.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Okay,
Angel,
cool, Angel.
bye bye. We say because Angel is want to have some action
I
today.
think she's hangover.
Oh,
No, I don't know.
You want water?
No.
we spent so many hours now talking, making the video. So anyway, thank
Okay,
you,
guys.
Angel, for your visit here and your patience with us. Last night we had pizza and
Yeah.
we had some drinks.
Yes.
Actually, I quit drinking. Don't tell anybody. But
Me
I had,
too.
but we had some beer and some drink last night with the pizza. Very lovely.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Frankie, he brought
Very
the seafood and
Yeah.
some
Cheese.
lovely cheese, huh?
Yeah.
So
All worked out well. Very well, yeah.
okay, guys.
Thank you, guys.
Hope
Bye-bye.
to see you again soon.
Bye, guys.
Bye bye. Bye bye.